Woo! Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. How's everybody doing? I am having How's everybody doing? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Let me come back out and come back in. How's everybody doing? I am having How's everybody doing? Hey, hey. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to come back out and come back in. Let me come back out and come back in. How's everybody doing? I am having How's everybody doing? Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to come back out. Let me come back out and come back in. Hold on one second, guys. I'm having some issues here. Let me come back out and come back in. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second, y'all. I am having some serious feedback. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna come right back. I'm having some feedback, y'all. All right. Hopefully, hey, 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 please forgive me. Something is wrong with my camera, but how y'all doing? Let me do this quick, you know what, introductory so I can be on point, guys. I am so sorry.
Yeah. You want it, gotta work for that bag, go get it one day, you can brag. You want it, gotta work for that bag, go get it one day, you can brag. I say that I have it, you know that I got it, no need to look all in the bag. Stunting like this cause I work so hard, I'm the best, I only speak facts. In the store, I'm popping them tags, a limited seller was that. Clout chasing for the cash grab, I don't really want it that bad. If I say that I have it, you...
All right, all right. I was having camera issues, but that's not going to stop what's going on tonight. Hey, how you guys doing? Happy Sunday. It's Diddy Apologize Day. Psst, y'all know that apology was lame. Y'all do know that apology was lame. Y'all know that apology was not sincere. Meow, meow, and meow. That's some bull. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but to me, all that he was doing, he didn't say one word about Cassie apologizing. I'm pissed. I'm just going in. I'm just letting y'all know that was some bull shit. Okay. That was some bull shit. He did not, he was not sincere about that apology at all. It was because that video had come out. And you guys do know, okay? He's just sorry he got caught. I think they put that video out as a feeler, truthfully, because the statute of limitations had already ran out. That was the concern. Was it within the statute of limitations? It's not. An assault for a statute of limitations, I looked it up, in California, is 3 years. So, of course, this is 2024. That happened in 2016. So it was way past the statute of limitations. But that was the lamest apology on the planet. Okay. He did not, man, because he know he finna go to jail. He know he finna go to jail. He know he is about to be arrested Meow, meow, meow. If you are just joining me, it's your girl Tamara with Pussycat Talk Podcast. And yes, we're talking everything Diddy, Cassie, and everybody else that's behind it. And all of these individuals that claim they was all on his side. Oh my God. It did make his award speech very scary, May. It was very, very scary. I was like, ooh. It's just like everything is just coming up. Everything is just coming out. And it's just like that whole, we played it the other night. I'm definitely not going to play it again. It was just too much for me to, it was just too much for me. I don't know about you guys, but the kicks were too much. I was just like, wow. But if you are just joining the girl, please drop a meow in the chat. I'm ready for y'all today. I told y'all I had a little something for y'all. Y'all thought this pussycat was only joking? Oh no, I am not joking about Pussycat Talk Podcast, and we're about to get it in. I got a little something for you guys that I thought that was just like crazy, right? Absolutely crazy. Nobody has this outside of me. My girl Tisa Tells, who is the bomb.com, man, she called it. She said it. We were talking about that. And I was just like, man, is this really, really going to happen? Is this really going to happen today? I actually thought that something would come out by Monday. Meow, baby girl. Meow. Meow, honey bunny. Meow. But I got a feeling that maybe it was because of the arrest that's going to potentially come this week. Now, just because he gets indicted, just because he gets arrested, doesn't mean he can't make bail. It doesn't mean he can't make bail at all, right? Everybody's saying he broke. Remember, he liquidated a whole bunch of stuff. He liquidated a whole bunch of stuff. Okay? He liquidated a whole bunch of stuff because he had to pay them attorney fees. What y'all think about that? He had to pay them attorney fees. He liquidated a whole bunch of stuff. Man, talk about shares and stocks where vote would have gone down. That would have been absolutely insane, right? If he still would have held on to a lot of his stuff. And think about all the people that was, supporting him. Yes, girl. Oh, a lot of meow, Nina, meow. Y'all gonna have to get y'all some of these, okay? When y'all come on and represent. Look, I'm bugging because everything is in his kid's name and his mom's name. It's like, did he know something was going to happen? And there's nothing they could do about it because it's in their name. There's absolutely nothing they could do about it. That apology was whack, weird, and like, come on, Kate. This is my girl, Kate. If y'all are not following Kate, oh my God, she is one of my YouTube besties. I love her to pieces, and she does a great synopsis on a lot of things. She did such a great job on Jonathan Majors. I love her to pieces. So make sure you guys follow Kat. She's one of my YouTube besties. But no, it's just like, it was so whack. And guys, I got this game. My son sent it to me. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Wait till I show you guys this game that they got out with Diddy. And I'm just like, do you guys know that Kelly Price actually stood up? She made a comment about Diddy today. And Stevie J did, of course, that's his girlfriend. He's still over there giving all warm hugs and stuff. Yeah, I'm just like, dude, shut up. But there's this game that's going around. Before I get into what everybody else is showing, I'm going to show you guys something that I was just like, wow. Okay. And it's a game that's been created with Diddy in mind and just some of his counterparts. And did you hear that Meek Mills called him, I forgot what it was, but Meek Mills basically unfollowed him. So you unfollow him now? That's weird. So it makes me think, was that video of him and the Touche Touche, was that really him? I'm just saying, was that really him? Okay. I'm just saying. I'm about to show you guys this one thing that I was just like, wow, it's so distasteful, but I got to show it to you guys because I'm just like, It's crazy. Okay. It's absolutely crazy. Yes, girl. Meek unfollowed. Kelly Price been around Diddy and R. Kelly. Oh, well, she love her some R. Kelly because remember she was on there with Mr. Biggs. Okay, she was on there with Mr. Biggs. All right, she love her some Kels. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, I still love R. Kelly's music. I ain't gonna lie, I still love his music. I still love his music. I'm sorry, I'm from Chicago. I still love his music. Okay, but he's still a perv. I mean, at the end of the day, he's still a perv. But wait till you guys see this. Check this out. You guys, it's gonna blow you guys' mind. Yes, he unfollowed Diddy. He unfollowed Diddy. Check this.
Man, Diddy, I'm not coming home. Dropped by G Unit Games. 50 Cent just sent me this. It's almost finished installing. We on 88%, and this game's called Diddy. I'm not coming home. This is the Big D Deviant edition with the Tupac drive-by bonus mission. What is
not Big D Deviant? Not Big D Deviant. Are you guys hearing this?
The back party like a bad boy. That's what I'm feeling. I don't really know what this game's about, to be honest with you. I guess we're gonna find out.
Schedule free burger nights at Bad Boy Burgers to lure the notorious B.I.G. into trying the secret recipe.
Damn, that's supposed to be Biggie? You going Bad Boy Burgers. What kind of mission is that? We're supposed to lure him to get some free burgers and try the secret recipe. And I wonder what is in the burgers. What is the secret?
They have lost their everlasting mind. This is crazy, okay? Wait till you guys see who is up in here. Wait till y'all see who's up in here.
Recipe. It kind of got me curious a little bit. Like, I guess we're going to find out, though, when we get to that mission. R.I.P. Biggie, though. Okay, that's the secret recipe.
Host weekly pool parties at your apartment to scout the best potential prospects.
Bro, prospects. He talking about hoes? But I only see dudes in the background though. Like, come on, where the hoes?
Nigga, you is the hose.
Hell no.
Daddy tip. Make his dream chasing come true.
Lord, no, they don't have Meek Mills in here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. I'm sorry. This is funny. I'm sorry. It is absolutely hilarious. The game. Oh my God. I am dying over here, cat. I was so laughing so hard when I saw this. Let me finish it.
Exchange for dirt bike rides.
Is that Meek? Meek's in the game? Oh, Cream Chasers. No.
This is supposed to be 50 Cent.
Chasers. That dirt bike does look fire though. Oh, game's finished installing. Guess we're finna see what's about to happen.
Before we get you started, first we need to Didify characters.
Didify? That's not even a real card. Not even a real word.
Just pick a character you want to didify.
I'm not sure what it means though, so how am I gonna pick it?
Cheek Mills. Cheek Mills.
Super Bowl on shirt.
No.
Oh my God.
Baby Bieber.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. They got wait. Missing J. Heck no. Cheek Mills, Super Bowl Usher. Now that's terrible. Baby Bieber and Missing J. Oh my God. Okay. I'm trying to tell you, this is gonna be funny. Watch these sales go up the roof if this game is real. Okay, let me finish playing this for y'all.
That dinner date over 500K any day.
Freaky ass game. What kind of game is this for y'all? I gotta get a refund on this.
Super Bowl.
I don't know what Didify means. I'm finna just pick Cheek Mills just to be safe. I tried Baby Bieber.
I wouldn't be picking on Baby Bieber anyway.
That's the game.
I gotta press the buttons on the screen to get the lyrics right.
Okay.
Cream Chasers, y'all.
This is the tutorial.
Cream Chasers.
We're gonna find
Chasers.
out.
Cream Chasers.
I never fucked Diddy, I never fucked straight. All my life I like it.
What?
If I was out here riding with him on a dirt bike to my back, I'm still a full live black. Ain't play with more pros in
the OMG. Now, this ain't no real song, so I ain't got to worry about getting demonetized. But OMG. Are you guys seeing this? Ain't nobody else showing this but me. You right about that, Teresa. Ain't nobody seen this but me. I'm just telling you, y'all can go to all the other ones. Nobody got that part but me. OMG.
Yeah, I'm at the game, just the harder when I'm looking at James.
What?
Harden.
What about y'all niggas us straight? Screen chasers, busters, look who's out of here, not me. When I walk in, don't act straight. I don't give a damn if it's okay. Better with Jay-Z, I'm not please bring his ass, keep the 500 hang.
What y'all think about this game? What y'all think about this game?
What kind of game is this?
If mission failed. Let me tell y'all something. If this game is real, if this game is real, y'all, it's gonna make a bunch of money. I know that's a terrible thing to say. I know that's terrible. AI game creation. That game is going to make a lot of money. Okay. I know Nina said it wasn't the AI. Somebody going to hell for real. Okay. Somebody going, if 50 Cents did this, okay, we need some laughing about this because this has been terrible. The whole situation has been terrible, right? The whole situation has been terrible, but sometimes you got to find some humor in something, not of something happening to someone, but you got to find some humor in something. And all I can say is his apology was whack ass. Okay. His apology was whack ass. And he is going to burn. And you know what? Okay. If you haven't seen it, here it is.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times
He ain't
in your
even
life.
crying. He's
Sometimes
not even
you gotta
crying.
do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I made no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
And do you guys know that that hotel is not even open anymore? The hotel where they were at, and I showed you guys the other night. I said, guys, this has to be the hotel because he has sent out and spread out that video of Cassie being up under a blanket and she was scooting across the floor. And I said that, and as soon as I posted that, as I was doing my live, everybody else started posting it because they were like, yeah, this has to be that particular video. And lo and behold, it was that video. And do you know, she described this, it's 121. She described this whole ordeal, and it's in section 121. Let me pull it back down of her court documents when she was filing suit. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, right? So if you look at the documents with the Diddy case with her, 121, I'm going to pull this up for you guys, 121 and 122. Now, mind you, she detailed this. She detailed this. So for it to literally be, it's a PR stunt. Which one? The game, you mean, Trini Love? You mean the game? Or his fake ass apology? The game or the fake ass apology? Because his apology was, there was not one sincere bone in his, and I try not to curse on here or anything like that. Yeah, his fake ass apology. Okay, there was not one sincerity in his apology, none whatsoever. None whatsoever, right? That was fake. He didn't, he's doing this to try to get some sympathy to see who's still out there. And there are still people following him. But look at this. In or around, and let me blow this up for you guys. So it's like she describes this in her filing, right? She describes this in her filing, but then the video is revealed. And that video, again, he cannot be charged because, and I'm trying to figure out, how are they going to charge him? They can't charge him for that, but they're definitely trying to get him for something else. So here in 121, let's go with 120. In or around March 2016, during a freak off at the Intercontinental Hotel. And remember, I brought up the video of her scooting on the floor. In Century City, Los Angeles, Mr. Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye. After he fell asleep, Miss Ventura tried to leave the hotel, but as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. No, this should have been a little bit more detail. I mean, he ran down the hallway, he grabbed her and snatched her on the floor. Are you freaking serious? He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. He grabbed at her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her, causing glass to crash around them, and she ran into the elevator to escape. She managed to get into an elevator, and when she got to the lobby, quickly took a cab to her apartment. Upon this is interesting right here. This part right here. Listen to this. She managed to get into an elevator, and when she got to the lobby, quickly took a cab to her apartment. Upon realizing that her running away would cause Mr. Combs to be even more angrier at her and completely stuck in his vicious cycle of abuse, Miss Ventura returned to the hotel with the intentions of apologizing for running away from her abuser. When she returned, the hotel security staff urged her to get back into the cab and go to her apartment, suggesting that they had seen the security footage showing Mr. Combs beating Miss Ventura and throwing glass at her in the hotel. So you didn't think to call the police? You saw the video footage? Excuse me. They saw the video footage and you didn't think to call the police? Upon information and belief, Mr. Combs paid the Intercontinental City $50,000 for a hallway security footage from that evening. After Miss Ventura left her home and went to hide away at her friend's house in Florida, James Cruz, president of Bad Boys, tracked Miss Ventura down and told her that her single would not be released if she did not answer Mr. Combs' phone calls. He was dangling her career over her head. And the scary part is this is out of desperation of, did you want to continue to be in such a vicious cycle of a relationship? I mean, an abuse. That wasn't even a relationship. That was an abuse, okay? Because you wanted that fame and fortune. You wanted that fame and fortune. We don't know Cassie's background beyond her as a child. We don't know anything about her parents. We don't know if she grew up in an abusive, household or anything like that. Is this, something that she was accustomed to? Because, sometimes when you've been abused in the past, you continue to kind of fall into that trap to, in relationships that cause abuse. So the question is, has she been in an abusive side before? Did she come from that in her background, in her family? It's just quite sad and unfortunate, right? And her contract was trash. But remember, he got her when she was like 19 years old. All they know is that Puff Daddy was this big star, this big producer. They didn't know that he was trash himself, Like, think about it for a moment. He didn't know, right? Meow, And so to just see these things, right? It's like, it's so unfortunate to see these things happening. And it's like, what can you do? Where can you go? And do you guys think that the lady that's the psychic, do you think by some chance that if it's true that Kim's spirit is really floating and talking to her and basically stalking him? I mean, how could she know certain things that nobody else knew? And will there be another investigation into Kim Porter's life? And I'm sure you've heard by now, because I brought it to light, about the disgusting things that he had Kim Porter do, licking Cassie's tampon. That is the most disgusting thing. And will that hotel, Intercontinental, the parent company, be liable for what transpired? Well, remember, she was trying to get with Kid Cudi, but Diddy blew up his car allegedly from that because she was trying to be in a relationship with him. So it's just like, whoa, it's crazy. All of it is just like, he was so controlling. Remember, Wallow had said, Wallow's friends, Wallow wouldn't admit it. He had told his friends, man, do not look at Cassie, because if you look at him, because they put Wallow allegedly over a building and held him by the feet, okay? Because of Cassie. I don't recall her being with anyone else before, but it's possible. I can't wait for Sloan to go live again. It's the most craziest thing, right? What is going to happen? Is something going to happen big tomorrow? Because what's his name? What's his name? Big's birthday is coming up. His birthday is coming up. So is this, going to be something with the birthday? But check this out. The attorney. You guys heard about the attorney, right? So Cassie's attorney, she didn't really make any comment, but the attorney did, right? And her attorney is a big time attorney. What you mean, big point? What you mean, Bella Sloan been on point? What you mean? So I'm getting ready to pull up Wigdor. Wigdor is her attorney, okay? And I'm going to show you guys this because I think this is important. You know me, I like to pull in the legal stuff and the political stuff and all of that good stuff, right? But I think this is important because when they talked about this right here with the results, right? When you go to the news and the insights and you go to the news press, this is her actual attorney. Now, mind you, this is the same. This is right. Bella Sloan, correct. She has been. This is the same statement. I find this to be quite interesting. The question is, did they see this video? Was this the smoking gun for him to sign off on the lawsuit with Cassie? Did somehow that video come out to the attorneys, and that's the reason why he gave Cassie everything she wanted, everything that they went after? What do you guys think about that? Because remember what transpired, right? So let me get into it right here. The suit was resolved the following day. A decision to settle the lawsuit, especially in 2023, is in no way an admission of wrongdoing. Now, you know damn well that it was an admission because they had that video. What's your guess that those attorneys had that video and showed him this video? What do you guys think about that? Kiki, I'm with you, Kiki. Kitty Cat Kiki, I am with you. Do you think that, and I'm speaking in reference to November, I think it's somebody on their team. Or maybe it wasn't someone on their team, but they seen the video. And do you know he ain't even got his comments off on Instagram? That his comments are still on Instagram. Now he did lose like 100,000 people and followers. But y'all know I ain't unfollowed him yet. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't had time. I've been busy. But I don't know if I'm gonna unfollow because I want to see what else he gonna put on there. I want to see when he get arrested. Will that be on there? Right? Right, Rashonda? I'm like, okay. Well, how am I gonna keep up if I unfollow him? I need to know what he doing so I can post it on over here. Because as soon as I saw that whack ass apology, I was like, let me go ahead. Girl, May. I was like, isn't it interesting? Because you know he friends with the Kardashian, with Kris Jenner. So you know TMZ is in the pocket with Kris Jenner, right? Y'all know that. I had to go to Radar Online. Here they is talking about Kylie Jenner. So they trying to put in different stuff on here. But I don't see Diddy. Now, this fool, y'all see this fool? Not laying low, out and about in Miami with some friends. Oh, he look bad. Don't he look? I know that ain't that kid. That better not be Kendrick Lamar. He looked toe up from the. You know what? All the drugs and the alcohol that he has been doing. He looks so bad. He looks so bad. Do y'all agree? He looked bad. He do. I mean, it's just like, ew, gross. Okay? He looked bad. All right? He looked bad. But I told you guys about that woman who was saying about the tampon thing, right? Did y'all go and check that out when I told y'all about that? Did y'all go look that up when I told y'all about that? So, they may not get him. They may not get him on that because the case has been closed. It is stating that Cassie is their main witness. Okay? That she is their star witness. And check this. You think he gonna settle with our boy Rob, Lil Rob? Y'all think he gonna settle with Lil Rob? I wonder. And y'all know that now I told y'all that Brandon was gonna turn on him. I told y'all that Brandon was going, his so-called muse, he was a drug dealer. Stop saying he's a muse. He was a drug dealer, okay? He is turning on Diddy. Y'all better come on up. I had to put y'all up as a guest today. It's just too much. I want to hear how you feel about. And Kiki, if you come up, girl, you better be in a good spot because the last time your phone went out on us. At this point, if something happens to Cassie, we know who did. Girl, ain't nothing happened to Cassie. Cassie is A-okay. Who got him? Brandon got immunity. Well, we knew that was going to happen. Come on now. Here's a little rich white family. To all my white counterparts, I love y'all. But y'all know dang on well his parents was not going to let him go to jail for Diddy. Y'all know that. I ain't trying to be mean. I'm not trying to seem like I'm being racist or anything like that. But y'all know dang on well that boy was going to turn. Y'all know that. Y'all know he was gonna turn. Who? Let me put that in the poll. Did y'all think Brandon was gonna turn? Did you guys think Brandon was gonna turn? I'm putting this in the chat. State's evidence. Put that in the chat. Put that in the chat. At this point, yep. Did you think Brandon was going to turn? Give me some feedback on that. Give me some feedback on that. Because I'm trying to figure out, Stevie J still sucking his, his little pee-pee. He's still rooting for him, which is insane. Kelly Price and Peter Thomas from the Real Housewives of Atlanta was on his side too. Lord, help me, Jesus. Help me, Jesus. Saying his name along with P. Diddy's name. And then he called upon God. Like, dude, he had absolutely no remorse. He had absolutely no. Wait a minute. Let me look at this poll real quick. Oh, we had a couple of people said no, they didn't think that that he was going to turn. Of course, he sung like a canary. Of course, he sung like a canary, May. He wasn't going to go to jail. He was not going to go to jail. Okay? Okay?
Strange.
And again, remember, the writer Cola Booth, who supposedly Kim Porter's friend. Ooh, that made my whole back hurts, just reading. Ooh, I'm serious. That he had her, ooh, I ain't gonna lie, lick Cassie's tampon. Allegedly. But the writer's name, you can also check her out. Her name is Cola, Kola Booth. And I don't know what kind of friend she was to her, to Kim, okay? But she was supposedly some kind of friend to her. And she's the one that's stating, she also said, Cassie, you said, yes, I was getting ready to say that. And I believe that. And I said that the other night. I honestly believe that Cassie was, because she was young, okay? She was young. So she thought it was funny until it started happening to her. Until it started happening to her. But that's sick and demonic. I don't care what anybody says. That's sick and demonic if he did something like that. So can you imagine just, the mental, I'm sure that young lady, Cassie, is going to be going through therapy for a very long time. I'm so serious. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I think. And no amount of money. Oh, girl, he was slapping his mama. He was slapping his own mom. And that's why I was like, where did he learn this from? Well, his mom was allegedly a pimpette. So what do you think? What do you think? This Diddy thing is not a surprise, but it makes me remember the horrible way he treated my friend Kim Porter. That's what she said. Yeah, I don't know. I think he does love his mom. I don't think he does not. I don't. Maybe something happened when he was a kid with his dad or something. Yeah, I believe it too. Cassie was young and silly. She knows better now, though Kim and her didn't deserve that. That is true. Rashanda, I agree with you 1000% because I believe that the young lady did laugh. I believe that she did was like, ha ha ha, not realizing the severity of the situation, that she probably didn't think that Diddy was going to do it to her. That's what I believe. Kim tried to warn her. She tried to tell her, hey, you need to really look out. This is gonna, if he's doing it to me, he can do it to you. And just to see the way he dragged her across that floor in the hallway. Can you imagine how many times he did that to her before? You're right. Gene Deal did say he checked Diddy for slapping his mom. He said that on numerous occasions. On numerous occasions. It is insane. So, the question I have before each and every single one of you is, what other people are going to walk away from Diddy? And is Jay-Z going to eventually say something? I can need a sip on that one. If you are just joining me, this is Pussycat Talk Podcast. I'm your girl, Tamara Meow. Earlier, I played the new game that 50 Cent done pulled out and created with Diddy. And that thing was funny as all get out. And I do believe that that's going to sell through the roof. It is disgusting in some ways. What do they call it? The cream chasers. And they got Cheek Mills, Super Bowl Usher, Baby Bieber, and Missing J. Okay. And it's going to be crazy. P. Diddy said 50 Cent said he was going to do some stuff. And I'm wondering if he's still going to do Surviving Diddy. Do you guys think that he's going to do that now that he has his big, huge studio in Louisiana? Okay. Do you guys think in our poll, did you think Brandon was going to turn state's evidence? 88% of you said yes, 12% of you said no. I honestly felt that he was going to definitely turn because his Lily family was not going to let their son go to jail for Puffy. I do not think they would have let him go to jail for Puffy. Question is Stevie J still going to stand behind him? Is Carisha going to still stand behind him? And was Carisha going to be the next Cassie? But she said she'd like to be pee-peed on. Do y'all remember that? She said she'd like to be urinated. I was like, girl, the germs, that's disgusting. Sloan said Jay-Z and Beyonce going to move out of the country in 3 to 5 years. I bet you they gone now. I bet you they gone now. I bet you they packing up their stuff. And Jay-Z, she just came out with her dang on hair care product line and just started acting more personable when she did that, talking about her hair. But I bet you they finna get up out of here right now. Because BBL Drizzy, his butt is out of the US after Kendrick done tore his butt up. So you don't think that Jay-Z is gonna get up out of here as well? Come on now. Oh, Phyllis. Carisha is disgusting and a bad example for her daughter. It's very unfortunate. And she was still sneaking around with him, because he's in Miami. You best believe that she had seen him during that time. But now, is she going to even move away from him with this video coming out? That's the question I have for you. Is Carisha going to stick by him, or is she going to leave Diddy alone? I'm going to put that up. I really would like to get your feedback on that, everybody, like on some real talk. Is Carisha sticking by Diddy? Is Carisha sticking by Diddy? What do you guys think? Is she going to stick with him or not? Is she going to support him? Come on, answer these questions for me, please. Or is she going to be like, you know what? I don't want the smoke. Because her career will be over if she continues to ride with Diddy. Her career will be over. Like, who would be that stupid? I don't think she still has her own show. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I don't think she has her own show. And that's just crazy. That would be insane if she still supported someone like him. I'm going to go ahead and put the link in so you guys can join in on this real quick. Y'all know me. I'm all about getting you guys in. You said they canceled the show? They canceled it? No more show? Right, that's what I thought. I thought that show was canceled. I thought the show was canceled. Okay? Absolutely insane. So, guys, you got an opportunity to come on up. When you come on up, you don't have to have your camera on, but I do want to hear from you guys. I want to hear what you thought about his apology. I want to hear what you thought if you saw the game that's out and if 50 Cent is truly behind it, because that's what they said. 50 Cent is behind it. He's going to make amends. And do you think Carisha is really going to stand by him? And do you think this week it's going to be an actual arrest? But again, they cannot arrest him for Carisha because it's past the statute of limitations. And do you really believe that he made Kim lick Carisha's tampon? These are some serious questions. This is some stuff that I actually want to know. Is he that diabolical, that evil, that cruel to do something like that? And what's going to happen to his daughters now? How does his daughters even respect him? I think it's called Diddy something. Hold on. I'm going to go ahead and play it one more time. So you guys, if you are just joining, I want you guys to tell me what your intake is on this game, because it's quite interesting and funny to be, as well. So let's get this take on this, okay? It's called Wait a minute. I don't remember what it's called, but it's funny. Hold on one second.
Man, Diddy, I'm not coming home. Dropped by G Unit Games. 50 Cent just sent me this. It's almost finished installing. We on 88% in this game's called Diddy. I'm not coming home. This is the Big D Deviant edition with the Tupac Drive By bonus mission. What is there on the back? Party like a bad boy. That's what I'm feeling. I don't really know what this game's about, to be honest with you. I guess we're gonna find out.
Yeah, he knew what the game was about. He knew the game.
Notorious B.I.G. into trying the secret recipe.
Damn, that's supposed to be Biggie? Bad Boy Burgers. What kind of mission is that? We're supposed to lure him to get some free burgers and try the secret recipe. And I wonder what is in the burgers. What is the secret recipe? That kind of got me curious a little bit. Like, I guess we're gonna find out though when we get to that mission.
The commentary is so crazy, okay? Free burgers nights at Bad Boy Burgers with Notorious B.I.G. into trying the secret recipe. What y'all think the secret recipe is for those who hadn't seen it?
R.I.P. Biggie though. Okay, that's the secret recipe.
Host weekly pool parties at your apartment to scout the best potential prospects.
Bro, prospects. He talking about hoes? But I only see dudes in the background though. Like, come on, where the hoes?
Nigga, you is the hose.
Hell no.
Daddy tip. Make his dream chasing come true in exchange for dirt bike rides.
Why do they have this guy sounding like Diddy? I'm just saying, okay. I'm sorry. I love a great sense of humor. I used to not like 50 Cent because I just thought that he was cruel also. But he's a very direct person. So I don't know if that necessarily means he's cruel per se. Hey Kiki. What you think of this game, girl? What do you think of this game? Hold on, let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish for the others real quick so they can see it.
Oh, Cream Chasers. No shot. Cream Chasers. That their bite does look fire though. Oh, game's finished installing. Guess we're finna see what's about to happen.
Before we get you started,
they getting Diddy-fied. They getting Diddy-fied.
Diddy-fied. That's not even.
It's not a real game, man. It's not a real game.
I'm not sure what it means though. So how am I gonna be? Cheek Mills.
Super Bowl Usher.
No, Usher's in the game too.
Baby Bieber.
Whoa, yo, that's messed up.
Missing J. I'm picking that dinner date over 500K any day.
Freaky ass game. What kind of game is this, Fitty? Yo, I gotta get a refund on this.
Y'all know that 50 Cent has this kind of sense of humor, and he would do some stuff like this. He would do, Kiana, don't you think he would do some stuff like this?
Most definitely.
He would make a bag off of this for real. Okay? Like on some people I know met 50 and said he's cool and down to earth in person. I think he is. I just think he don't play about his money. Okay, I don't think he plays about his money because he's still in some ways street, but he's improved so much and he's employed a lot of people. But yeah, he's still kind of crazy. So Kiki, my girl, Kitty Cat Kiki is up. Kiana, tell us what your mind is thinking about when he dropped that whack ass apology.
Okay, when I first saw it, can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you great.
Okay, I'm at work, so I'm gonna make all this quick.
Okay.
When I first saw it, like I put in the chat, I immediately say, "Oh, he coming down off a strong high." I work in the medical field. I've been working in the medical field for 20 years, and I immediately noticed that, oh, he's coming down off a strong high. I mean, after the footage getting released, I'm sure he went somewhere and got high and drunk. However, I felt like it was whack. He gets no sympathy from me. He never direct Cass. He never apologized to Cassie directly in the apology. He just was basically doing what he was told to do. Basically, I feel like someone told him, hey, you need to make a public, apology, to somewhat, clear this up or make yourself look a little bit decent than what everyone saw in this video. Also, what cracked me up today was CD Jakes. CD Jakes gets in the pulpit and comes up with this story that he saw a woman and a woman told him to pray for her and they made him feel like she was in a domestic violence situation. So he wants to pray for all the women that's in a domestic violence situation. I didn't take what he said serious because you partied with the abuser. So you coming out now saying this after the footage was released, you didn't come out and say when Cassie filed the report. So you coming out now saying you want to pray for domestic violence, that was bogus, to me. And one thing my grandmother always used to tell us when we was kids, just because a person is ordained or say they're ordained, that don't mean that they're 100% for the right of God. You have to be careful who you let pray for you and who you let lay hands on you, because everybody's prayers don't go up, even if they are in the pulpit. And he's one of them people my grandmother used to warn us about, don't let, everybody pray for you, and stuff like that. He got a lot of gay stuff going on within his kids, with his sons and stuff. So you see, that was bogus. C.G. Jakes, that was bogus to me. Kim Porter's friend that came out.
Yeah.
and said the stuff she said about how Diddy used to beat Kim in front of Cassie, and
Yes.
Cassie would laugh. And I do agree with you when you said it. You know, Cassie was young. You know, she didn't know any better. So you can, you know, kind of see her, you know, laughing at it, thinking it's funny until it happened to her.
Mm-hmm. She was
She
giggling.
also said,
She was
she
giggling.
also, uh-huh. She also said how Diddy would uh degrade Kim and tell Kim, Cassie, you know, look better than you. She light skinned with good
Yep.
hair, and
Yep.
she don't have any kids. She's a wholesome woman. You're not, you know, and stuff like that. So, like I said on the last our last live, he's a demon. He's a demon. He's a straight
Well,
up
there
demon.
was a lot
And
of colorism. It's, within Diddy, there was definitely a lot of colorism that was going on.
yeah,
Even if you look
yeah.
at what was going on with his current little girl, beautiful little girl, and I don't know if you guys remember. This is where I feel like Carisha is going to possibly be drawn into it. Do you guys remember the Asian young lady that he was dating? And
Uh
she
huh.
actually
Uh huh.
on Tasha K's show and did an interview, and she stated on that interview that Diddy had beat her up.
And kicked her in the stomach when she told him she was pregnant. She wasn't going to get the
Exactly.
abortion.
Now, you
Yeah.
said
And
something that just
she also said that Cassie had texted her and told her to leave Diddy alone. And when I heard her say that, I said that was Cassie warning you that you were getting into dirty waters and you need to just walk away while you can.
but she didn't want to walk away. Now let's back up for a second,
Mhm.
because this is also making me remember the rumor mill about when Mary J. Blige got pregnant, and
Mhm.
she was allegedly beaten, and she lost her baby. Okay,
Mhm.
it was allegedly
Mhm.
by. Okay. So when I
Mhm.
think back about those days when we used to do the photography in the clubs, and it's like it's some of the stuff that we saw, I'm like, this is going to be interesting. Okay. This is going to be pretty
Mhm.
interesting to hear. So here it is now, to hear that this young lady was kicked in the stomach. She said it. That's what she said. She
Mhm.
said it on the radio, on YouTube with Tasha K. But then this is the kicker. If you guys remember, her and Carisha got into an argument, and Carisha literally said, I'll get Diddy to make you my cat." Do y'all not remember
Uh-huh.
that?
While it's bloody or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Most definitely.
Insane.
Most
Absolutely insane.
definitely.
So it's like somehow, some way, I do feel like Carisha is going to be brought into it, and either she's going to have to turn on Diddy because it's going to pull her in, and she's going to look. This ain't no situation like Lil Kim when Lil Kim didn't want to talk. No, this is some serious
Mhm.
stuff. Okay, when Lil Kim was
Mhm.
crazy enough to let her butt go to jail, and look at what happened to her. Diddy made and
Mhm.
humiliated her and made her get all this plastic surgery, and she didn't even love herself. Okay, it wasn't
Mhm.
even on his record label.
Mhm. And
You know
did
what I'm
you see
saying?
the video I sent you of him confiscating everybody's phones before they got on his yacht for his boat
Yes,
party?
yes, but he did that at all the events, though. It wasn't just that.
Mhm.
It would be the house parties. Everybody's phones had to be put up. So that was something that was an actual norm. I got to talk to my girl Mary, because she's a big time marketer, and she was at his New Year's Eve party. We were in This is 2000 going to 2023. Okay. We were in Miami
Mhm.
bringing in the new year, and she was at Puffy's party, New Year's, because he used to do he did big New Year's Eve party. I wonder how
Mhm.
she feels about, I'm actually going to call her. I wonder how she feels, because
Okay, well, Pussycat, I gotta get back into work.
okay, girl, we'll talk to you later.
I'm
Thank you.
I'm gonna continue watching the video, but I just gotta get off this phone.
Okay, girl. Bye-bye. So I'm wondering, with my girl, my business friend, You know, it's like, okay, girl, you used to be up in there doing stuff, you know, for other people. But I mean, I never saw her. She never mentioned anything about parties. I will definitely say that. And every time she showed that she was there, she's married. She wasn't at no after party. Not to say that just because she married, she wouldn't have been in no after parties. But I doubt Mary was associated with anything like that, just based on, you know, me knowing her as her character. But it's just interesting, you know, Mary J. Blige, this other young lady. I wonder if the young lady that got pregnant by him with the new little daughter, the little girl, did he do things to her? And is she going to be, was she an ex-worker? The mother of his current child. Was she an ex-worker? Was she also abused? And remember, that lady had that baby when he was dating Carisha. And Carisha was hurt. Okay? Oh my God. And let's not forget about Marianne Gibson. Let me pull Marianne Gibson up. Okay? Lord have mercy. It's just so, it's so much. Wait a minute. Hold up. Did y'all see the interview with his assistant? Okay, that was on CNN the other day. She's like, I ain't seen nothing like this before. He never did anything. What is going on? And Dr. Umar defended Diddy, which I don't like his butt anyway. Okay. Woo! Let's pull that interview up. Because I was like, what? Boom, cat, kitty, cat, Nina. Okay. I was like, what in the kitty cat is going on over here? All right. Let me pull that up. I was just like, and she was his older sister. And I was like, I don't remember her being his assistant, but her name is what was her name? Hold on a second. Let me pull this up. I'm gonna pull this up so you guys can see this.
Tonight, CNN.
And it was, what is her name? Susie Siegel. Does anybody remember anybody named Susie Siegel being his assistant? I don't recall a Susie Siegel being his assistant. I don't. Does anybody remember that? Well, she was on CNN the other night. I mean, taking up for Diddy. Like Diddy was a god. When we look, if the one thing that was proven is how vicious and ferocious he was when he was throwing glass vases.
Tonight, CNN has exclusively obtained 2016 surveillance
when
video.
They were throwing glass vases at her. And I'm going to show this to you guys right now because I think that this is an important video of one second. I think this is important because she's saying, and you know what? Some people may have not saw him like that. Is that a possibility that that he wore two faces? Do you guys think that Diddy had two faces? Do you think he had two faces? That some people didn't see him that way? Let's listen to this super quick.
Tonight, CNN has exclusively obtained 2016 surveillance video showing Sean Diddy Combs physically assaulting his then girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in the hallway of a Los Angeles hotel. I want to warn you because we're going to show you this video and it is disturbing. At the beginning, you see Ventura in the hotel elevator.
We're not going to do this right now. The only thing I care about is the assistant. Okay.
Should note that he has previously vehemently denied these allegations. But after CNN obtained this video and published it today, Ventura's now husband appeared to respond on Instagram, posting a message addressed to the women and children on there. He says in part, and I'm quoting him now, "Men who hit women aren't men. Men who enable it and protect those people aren't men. To all the survivors, your stories are real and people believe you."
Okay, so I brought that up to you guys the other night, how her honey was saying, you know, her husband, but here is the doggone assistant.
Ventura, the singer. And I should note, you became his assistant as... I want to bring someone in who knows Diddy personally. Susie Siegel was his former assistant during the time that he began dating Cassie Ventura, the singer. And I should note, you became his assistant as a part of the reality show to work for him.
I did.
Everyone remembers watching that. I mean, first, just, I mean, what is it like for you to see this video that came out today?
I felt sick and I felt violently angry. And I felt like, I'm sure a lot of men and women feel looking at that video, that it's so disturbing, but the video doesn't lie.
I mean, you know, when I watched it, what stood out to me initially after Elizabeth Wagmeister got it was she's barefoot in the beginning. And it's like she was so quickly running out of the room to get to the elevator that she didn't even put her shoes on yet.
I mean, that's terror. That's what you would do if there was a fire, right? You would just run out, grab what you could. So I can only imagine looking at that, the fear that she felt she had to get out of that room in bare feet in order to be safe or protect herself.
I mean, you worked closely with him.
I did. I was his assistant between 2008 and 2009, and they were dating when I worked for him.
And what was he like, and what did you observe about them at this time?
I observed nothing that would lead me to believe.
Now that's interesting, right? So what she's saying is what she saw was she felt was disgusting. Okay, that's what she said. You know, and Rashanda says she saw something. They said he blew up at employees too, just too scared to say anything. But again, the question I have for you is, do you think that Diddy had two sides? Two sides. And let's not forget, there is a man out there also, another producer, that said that Diddy wanted him to suck his angalang, okay? You know, and that he had threatened him. All right. So there's still a lot more in to go. So let's listen to what else she says.
Or there was no scuttlebutt about it. I never saw him speak harshly to her or be abusive toward her or anything like that. I rode in the limos with them. I went to parties with them. I guess what I would say is, even though I never saw anything that could corroborate what's in that lawsuit and what we just saw, there was not one cell in my body that was surprised.
Why not?
You know, it's going to sound a little bit weird because I don't have any facts, right? And nobody's going to call me to testify. But I would say that it's woman's intuition. I would say that I was around him a lot and I got a feeling for who he was. I didn't see anything that could get him in trouble. But I think that the power dynamic in a situation like that, especially her at the beginning of her career, so young and beautiful and talented, and she hooked herself or became involved with somebody who had so much power.
So you didn't see nothing, but you felt something. You didn't see anything, but you felt something because of the amount of power that this man has. And I feel like Diddy still has some type of power, because I still believe that Diddy has stuff on so many people that is like his out of him not going to jail. Will they take him down? Most definitely. Will he go to jail? Still not sure. Will they be able to pin him down? Is Diddy gonna pull off the biggest coup of it all? That's going to be what's quite interesting. Is he going to be able to pull it off where he doesn't go to jail because he has so much on everybody else that they can't, that somebody's going to literally come to his aid? And that's one of the reasons why those comments aren't turned off. He's getting a feel for people. He picks and chooses who to wild out on, but as his assistant, she saw something, I think. He has two sides. Yes, he definitely has two sides. Let's listen to the rest.
And I felt that working for him. I'm sure the whole team felt that. And I mean, that's right. He's a mogul. So, of course, he's the big boss. But I think that you could imagine, certainly in my interactions with him, you could imagine how that would dissipate and sort of seep into every aspect of his life, and especially his relationships.
Yeah, because, I mean, she was 19, I believe, and he was 37 when they first began dating.
Right. So imagine how.
All right. So let's talk about that as well. She was 19. He was 37, twice her age. And again, somebody even said it the other night. It's the power dynamics of an older man being able, just like they do in other countries. This has been going on for years. So let's not say that this is new. You know, they'll try to make it new. This is the part where I say, oh, they're trying to bring the black man down, so to speak. This has been going on for years, okay? Years and years and centuries, as a matter of fact. So let's just keep it a buck. This has been going on centuries where there's always been older men that have been 2 times, even 3 times older, even 4 times older than the woman, and wanting that control factor over the woman. So this isn't new. This is not new. This has been going on forever.
That would be, and then he's rich, and not only is he rich, but he controls your career. And all you want in your career, right, is she's an artist. She wants to make music. She really was an artist, is an artist. And now all of a sudden she's with somebody who could make that happen for her, and it doesn't happen.
So you don't, it wasn't anything specific. You got a strange, uncomfortable feeling from him?
I mean, I think it's more to do with the way that he treated people. Again, nobody was mistreated that I saw. I didn't feel mistreated, but it was very clear to me. Again, this is intuition, right? This is what we pick up as women and humans who are smart and have been around. He just didn't see your humanity when
she was scared. Why is she still not working for him? She was scared of him. She was scared of him. You guys agree? Guys, if you're just joining, this is your girl Tamar with Pussycat Talk Podcast. Please don't forget to hit the like so we can have more people come in on our live. You know what I do. We talk about everything that's going on. Make sure to hit the like and don't forget to hit the subscribe. This is crazy. This woman used to be his assistant during a time of making of the band and beforehand. And she was there when Cassie was around. Yes, the older men go for younger girls under 25 because they're less mature, vulnerable, and easy to control and impress with money and things. That is definitely for sure. So we got another minute and a half left on this particular, interview. And it's just very insightful that this woman who used to work for Diddy, she's given a perspective that she's never seen anything transpire when she was working with Diddy. Okay. So let's just listen to this last part.
Looked at you, it felt very obvious to me that everyone was just sort of there to be used. He can get the most out of you. For example, I went to go work for him. I'm a pretty senior person. It was sort of an odd thing. I have a fancy master's degree, whatever, who cares? But it was, he wanted to get me for as cheaply as he could. And most people would just dive in and take it, right? Because you think that you're going to get something by working for him.
And I wonder how that video, which, he denied a lot these allegations, and those allegations were in the lawsuit. I mean, he's facing.
Did you hear that? And this is the same situation that was going on with R. Kelly. And well, the R. Kelly situation was quite different because those parents were also responsible. I don't care what nobody say. That's just how I feel about it. Okay. They were taking their girls up there to be with R. Kelly. I saw it firsthand, physically with my own eyes. Okay. But yes, they want to stardom. They want to, have that life. They want to be known. They want, so You'll put up with what you shouldn't put up with. You'll take the smaller cut so you can try to get yourself out there, so you can be seen, get stardom, and they'll do things that they wouldn't normally do. I don't care what anybody says. I just believe that that's a lot what's going on, till this very day. Kitty cats and tomcats, that some of these people were doing things so they can get what they wanted, so they can get, some people slept their way to the top. It's unfortunate, but that's what was happening.
5 other civil lawsuits that are accusing him of a range of sexual misconduct and illegal activity. Everyone remembers the raid at his homes in Miami and New York, where it was the part of the Department of Homeland Security that deals with human trafficking.
Yep.
And I should know, he hasn't been charged with anything.
Of course.
They've maintained that he hasn't done anything wrong. But, it must be really strange.
Hello? I'm sorry. That's the first time I heard that. They maintain that he hasn't done anything wrong. And that would make sense as to why he hasn't been arrested. Or is it that they went in there to try to find what they was trying to find, and they couldn't find it, and he still got it somewhere, and that's what's keeping his ass out of jail? What's your take on that? Let me put another poll up. Do you think he got something on, folks, that's keeping him out? Do you think he got is keeping him out of jail? Like, on some real talk, does Diddy have something on people that is keeping him out of jail? Answer that poll. Like, on some real talk. It's got to be. They would have been arrested him. I'm serious. He would have been arrested. It's been like 5-6 months. Let's play that part again. She said, what now?
They've maintained that he hasn't done anything wrong. But, it must be really strange to see what we see now in black and white on that video, and to be someone who had worked for him.
Well, there you go. That's how you know that your intuition is right? I didn't see that proof. Obviously, I saw it with the rest of America today. But when I saw it, I knew that was something that he could be capable of. And he's a genius. He's brilliant. He's one of the best minds I've ever been around. But I think when the power differential is so awful and you just can get away with anything that you want.
Tonight, CNN has
Did you hear that? The power dynamics, the money, the holding your career over your head, his abusive nature, and the fact that he got something on everybody. Yes, my kitty cats. Diddy, it's going to be a minute. And although my amazing YouTube buddy, Tisa Tales, she be on it too, okay? You can't take that away from him, just like you can't take away that R. Kelly was a genius as well. These are men that are genius and they're sick in the mind. I mean, I love me some Kanye, but he cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And he is a genius. And everything Kanye said has been true, although folks did not understand him with his ranting and raving he would do in between. But I think that was also a cover up. And if you guys remember, I played back a couple of weeks ago about how Diddy went to go see Kanye at his concert, because Kanye, of course, is back on the come up, right? This, of course, has been taking mainstream by hand with Diddy. But remember, Kanye refused to see him at his concert. I wonder why. Was Kanye scared of him? Or was Diddy going to go see him because Diddy will roll up on somebody. Diddy used to do those rock the vote and etc. He got dirt on everybody. Nina, I 1000% agree with you. And then on a political side, they're like, oh, they was with the Obamas and they was with the Clintons, but they was with Trump and stuff too. So let's not, don't, and other, politicians as well. Don't be trying to make it seem like it's just on one, the Democrats, or it's just on the Republicans. He was with everybody because everybody wanted to be around him. It's Diddy. It's Puffy, right? Come on now. So it's going to be interesting to see tomorrow, which is tomorrow's the 20th, or interesting on the 24th, which I believe that is Biggie's birthday. What's going to transpire this week in the world of Diddy is going to be crazy. And if you notice, this is outshadowed the Kendrick and Drake situation and the what's his name? Akadamas, whatever his name is, with his situation as well. So again, I say to you, is this all a distraction? Because everything has been coming back to back to back to back. First, it was Cat Williams. Then it was Monique. And we're talking about in the Black community, okay? Everything that's been dropping within the Black community, in my opinion, has been a distraction over the last 4 months. Cat Williams, Monique. Then it was Diddy again. Then it was Chris Brown. Then it's the Drake and Kendrick. And let's not forget, Drake got some stuff going on too. So it's Drake and Kendrick Lamar, and now it's back on Diddy. And it seemed like it's something every week or every other week. Are you serious right now? Oh, and let's not forget the Jeezy stuff. So that's a part Jeezy and Jenny May, so that's another thing as well. So there's a lot of distractions, a lot of noise. And are we prepared to allow this to outshadow us going to vote at the polls? So think about it for a second. The distractions, okay? The distractions. And I have to ask this question. I do have to ask this question. Every time it was quiet for Diddy, boom, another thing for him. Something else would happen. Yes, that's absolutely correct. But I say to you, yes, I do think there is an attack on Black men as well. I do. This is just a lot. And how coincidental. It's back to back to back. The one that I love, that was my favorite, I ain't gonna lie, was the Chris Brown situation when he beat Quavo. So I'm sorry. That was funny to me. Okay. When he's, and then what was interesting is how Kendrick tore up Drake. But what that was the tearing down of each other. So again, is there an attack on Black men? Black men who are, making a way and being prominent and this, that, and the other, despite the fact that they have some serious flaws, all of them. Lord help me, Jesus, it's a lot, okay? But it's being revealed now, okay? So I say to you, is there an attack? Or why is it being revealed now? I'm not saying that it shouldn't be revealed. It should definitely be revealed. But it just seems so coincidental. It seems like it's just a lot for it to be coming out right now. And I think we definitely need to continue to pay attention to what's going on in our community and what's going on politically and what's going on even with this situation, so we can protect young girls and young boys if they want to, and young women and young men that want to break into the industry, that they need to protect themselves and know that they don't have to give up their bodies in order to make it. And they don't have to, give up their morality just because they want to make it as well. So I say to you, this is going to be very, very interesting to see this week what's going to transpire. So that's going to be my time tonight. I really appreciate you guys joining me. Oh, trust and believe. It's going to be some extra dirt. And if you want, don't forget to drop your girl. You know what I'm saying. Hey, I accept Cash Apps and Venmos too. Your girl is back. But it has been a tripped out couple of days with this Diddy thing. And I don't think it's going to let up at all. Okay. So, kitty cats and tomcats, you can throw me a Cash App or a Venmo or even a Zelle. I really do appreciate you joining me tonight. I will be back again with another episode. You guys have an amazing night and an amazing week, and I'll see you on the next show.
Yeah. You want it, gotta work for that bag, go get it one day, you can brag. You want it, gotta work for that bag, go get it one day, you can brag. Say that I have it, you know that I got it, no need to look all in the bag. Stunting like this cause I work so hard, I'm the best, I only speak facts. In the store, I'm popping them tags, a limited seller was that. Clout chasing for the cash grab, I don't really want it that bad. If I say that I have it, you know that I got it, no need to look all in the bag.
My videos are for entertainment and educational purposes only and have the right disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, comments, news, or report scholarship and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, and personal use tips the balance in favor for use. So everything that I say from now on is allegedly. Meow. See you guys tomorrow.